exciting news. I got my first PR box and now we're going to see what's inside. Another box. This is from Laneige. This is their winter PR box. I actually won it in a giveaway, but I'm still counting it as my first PR box because it is PR. It is a PR box. It's chocolate. You know how I am about chocolate now. You know, it's Christmas season. It's chocolate season. I'm trying to get into my chocolate bag. And now I got our chocolate box. Let's see what's inside. Beautiful packaging. Look at this. The queen. Let's get into it. Ooh. Okay, I'm getting Jasmine's body oil brand. I get to try this out. Awakening. You can already smell it like through the box. It's definitely, it has like this like cozy vibe. I'm so excited for this. Okay. And then there are two different lip glazes. This chocolate frosting and then sugar glaze. And then there's also their lip mask, their hot cocoa sleepy mask. I'm so excited to try all of these. Okay. I am getting ready to film my Detty December makeup tutorial, so I'm probably going to be using one of these lip glosses. I don't know which one yet, but if you want to see what they look like on, definitely stay tuned. I'm so excited. Thank you so much, Laneige. So if you're wondering about these giveaways and if they really happen, if they really work, and if they really send things to you, simplest process ever. They DM'd me, I gave them my information, and it came right away. So thank you so much, Laneige. I really do appreciate this. I can't wait. I'm so excited. In the bundle, you also get, my gosh, Jasmine is so stunning. You get a magazine of Jasmine about her body oil in the magazine. Jasmine is just eating the girls up. Cover to cover. Cover. Yeah. So, can't wait to try everything out from this collection. So, thank you so much. Welcome back to the Royal Village. To join our Royal Village, all you have to do is just subscribe. So give me a hype, give me a like, and be sure to subscribe below so that you can stay tuned to see when next I upload. I'm currently like participating in Vlogmas, so you're going to see a new episode from me until Christmas Day. So definitely stay tuned on this channel. And I just got some goodies in from Laneige that we're going to be trying out. But the focus here is definitely complexion and seeing how to make that last in the climate that is Lagos or Accra or Monrovia, wherever you're headed this December. So just want to make sure all the girls are looking right and tight and ready to party. So let's get close up. Get close to me. And let's get started on this makeup. I'm actually going to use the bow from this. Keep my hair out of my face. This is the bow from the Laneige package. I don't know if that's cute, but just something light. You know, it's fun. It functions. It serves a purpose. There you go. So first we're going to do is primer. The first thing I'm going to do is get all my makeup from a suitcase. Anyway, so first thing I'm going to use is the One Size primer. This is the Secure the Sweat. It just looks so torn up from the floor up because it has been used a lot. So yeah. So I put it aggressively on my T-zone, but definitely everywhere it needs it. My smile lines. And while that's, sorry, I'm trying to fix y'all. Here we go. And while that's getting settled, I'm going to get my eyebrows. I'm going to do my eyebrows. Said I'm going to get them like they went away. So there is a true battle as to whether or not you should start or end with brow gel. I say it depends on the person and how they do their eyebrows to begin with and what steps they do. I think that if you're using a pomade, definitely don't put gel on top. I prefer to have the brow gel as my last step, but that's also because I'm using something like Got To Be. There are people that use a tinted gel to begin their process, or that's all they put through their brows. I feel like brows are so personal to an individual's face, but I do feel like when and if you're a beginner, it's the simplest for me, I found, to either do a tinted gel, or if you feel like you need to fill them in a bit more like I do, get a brow pencil, because you can build that coverage. I feel like in 2016, with like all of like the Anastasia Beverly Hills craze, everybody kept on like using these pomades, and it led to like a really aggressive brow that wasn't flattering for every face. And I feel like now that we've entered this like clean girl space, if you're pulling from methods of beauty and makeup, something to adhere to that tends to work for everyone is to go more in the enhancement of your face, as opposed to like just creating things on top of it, whether or not it actually looks good on you just because it's trendy. Because I don't think 2016 makeup looks good on everyone, but I do think that everybody has a face, so clean girl tends to work on everyone's face. Something that I forgot to mention that I really do like to do when I'm doing my makeup is lighting a candle. And if you're into Bath and Body Works, they just had a sale, and like me and my mom went crazy and we did the 10 candle deal that they had going on. I gotta relight these, and we thoroughly enjoyed ourselves over there. So if you haven't done it yet, I don't know if it'll still be going on when you're watching this, at the time of you watching this, but if it is, definitely check it out. So yeah, go straight in with my brow gel before I carve them out with concealer, just because I don't know why this happens to me, but whenever I do it after the concealer, for some reason the concealer starts to like move in to where I was doing my work. So I ain't about to make that mistake again. Now, the concealer that I use is from, before we even get there, backtrack. You're going to put on the lightest layer you've ever created on yourself, ever in your life, of loose powder. I got this trick from Jackie Aina. All right, so this is your first line of defense. People get scared to wear makeup in a climate as hot as Africa, and I was one of those people. So before all of this, the first time I went to Ghana, I literally put lashes on, did my skincare routine, and went out the door because I was like, it's too hot to do anything. I'm just going to start lining my lips right away with my brow pencil. There we go. Now we are going to get into concealer. So every layer that you put on, I'm going to start with my lightest concealer that I'm putting on my face right here and letting that really warm up. That's going to be the last thing we touch. That's a trick that I actually got from TikTok, because there's this trend that I think is really nice of like a super bright under eye but still like a lot of blush, and I feel like the way how they get that look is from doing these steps. I was watching Olandria's 10-step makeup routine. Olandria is this icon from the recent season of Love Island. What's it called? And she ate the girls up there. I mean, every look, makeup was on point. She was just this perfect Barbie doll. And then she showed us what blush she was using, and you'll be definitely shocked to see which one, because I got the one from the tutorial she was showing. My next steps are the following. I use this concealer that's like closer to my skin tone here on the places that I see that I need coverage, a little bit on my forehead, and then I go, it's this from L'Oreal. Going to go in on it right here on my forehead, and then I bring it to the sides of my face. And this is also the first thing I blend, because this dries fast and it's okay. So I was going to show you my infallible spray that was a lifesaver. Going to see if I can get the other one. Frick. Okay, so I would use the L'Oreal infallible spray, but I finished it on my trip. I had 2 bottles of it, one for me, one for my mom, and we both just used it all the way up. So, but the principle still stays that you want to start with spraying it on your brush first, because now you're applying all of that long-lasting power to that spot. Now I'm going to take another brush, spray, and pack it. I also got this trick from Jackie Aina as a fellow oily girl, that there is absolutely no point in putting a lot of foundation on your nose, especially if you have like a really sweaty one. So Now I'm going to my blush. So this is from Juvia's Place. So everybody, again, back to like my overall principles about like wearing makeup in heat. It is, yes, about light layers and making everything as breathable as possible, but that also doesn't mean that you look like you have nothing on. Like, that doesn't mean that you don't wear makeup. And I thought that in the past. I truly did. That like, it's too hot, there's no point. Now, time for the under eyes, finally. So now you spray and pat with your setting spray. That's your first layer. And you're going to take your loose powder again. I'm using kimchi. Pat again. And then you bake. Now, while I'm baking, that's when I do my eyeshadow. So I'm going to show you a very simple eyeshadow look that I'm going to do with the Chocolates palette. You can't tell I'm in my chocolate era. So I'm going to take this, just put that on the upper side, and then I'm going to take this shade, put it on the lower side, and blend the two. As you can see, if I'm going for like a smoky look, I don't bother to try and hide my like dark circles. I kind of like use it to enhance, you know. So now I'm going to take my Morphe 19 neutral territory and go even Zorka right here in the middle shade and pack that side to middle. And I'm using the same brush this whole time, by the way. Now I'm going to take my finger, warm this corner shade right here, spread it on my lid. I'm going to go back in with that same brush, no new product, just smoke that out all the way up to my tail. I'm going to add a little bit for that effect right there. I'm then going to go in with this shade at the top for a little bow highlight. Was it this one? I'm gonna do both. Can't remember. Looks good. And there's the eyeshadow look. Now we're going to take off this bake in steps. So the steps in which you remove your bake are bronzers, then blush, and then you remove the rest. So I start here with this shade from Juvia's, and I go back in with the bottom shade on the corners, the bottoms of my cheeks. And as you can see, I'm using an angled brush, so I'm trying to push up my cheekbones to enhance it, the little that I do have, because I got a baby face. Then you're going to use that everybody was like terrified of when I went to Ghana. They were like, no, you're not doing that. And guess what? I am. Look at that. I'm gonna put a little bit on my temples right here so I can just be pink. I love pink. You know, I said I'm in my chocolate era. I still love pink though. I just want to be pink. It's gorgeous. Okay. Then to almost as like a pre-highlight, I put it right here, the light color. I know, but is it that scary? No, it's not. You wanna know who put me on? Another chocolate girl, Olandria. So thank you for that. Now brush it with your fluffy brush. I also like to pack and spray. Again, this would have been the L'Oreal Infallible. Honestly, it's for the best because now I'm back in the winter time and I shouldn't be drying out my face like this, honestly. There you go. Now I'm going to wash my hands and we're gonna get into the lip combo. So I got this package in from Laneige. We're going to be trying, sorry, my hands are wet. We're going to be trying out these two lip combos right here. I have sugar and chocolate glaze. I'm going to start off with chocolate. It has this like this plastic top. Interesting. You squeeze it out the tube as so. Going to apply it on outer side of my lips. I got it. It tastes like chocolate. Me trying not to eat my own mouth. It tastes like chocolate. Wait, this is dangerous. Okay. Now, sugar glaze, I'm going to go on the inside. Oh, it has like this caramel shade when you squeeze the tube. Do you see that? Okay. So that's what this lip combo looks like, provided by Laneige. And here is your Detty December Glam. So I feel like a mean combo with the scent of Jasmine's body oil. If I can get it out of here, my gosh.
My brush, the one that got both sides, is not there.
Check the other bathroom. I feel like a mean combo for this would be the warm sugar collection that I just got from Bath and Body Works. So I'm going to see what that combination is like. It's a shake. Just gonna put it on my arms and my décolletage. Okay, now I'm going to grab the body cream. It looks so nice on my shelf. Okay, so this is the combo I'm working with to top it all off with. This, and then Choco Musk is what people are saying on TikTok. I've been saying Cocoa Musk for like 2 years now, but that's been my combo going on strong for time. So I'm gonna put on this body cream. This is Warm Vanilla Sugar from Bath & Body Works. Look at the sheen that gives me. And then I put it in my hair too. With spiral curls right now. Just take this hair down, and there you go.
Another banger. Make a call, make a bong, 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 make a call, make a keep a deep bong, 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 your body kakara, make a bong, 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 on a make it. Kilo fait un motet chocolate, fine, fine, oh, baguette, watch your love for like it,